Now, what is your opinion on ad-libs in a song?
I mean, I don't do ad libs like everybody else. You feel me? I don't know. It's just I can't do them. Like some people be snapping with their ad libs, like they go hard. Like, but me when I go in the studio, my mind get blank on ad libs. I try, but I don't really. I'm not an ad lib type of guy. I want you to focus on what I'm saying for real.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. When it comes to your catalog of music,
Yeah.
if there was a circle chart of 100%, what percentage would you say of your music has ad-libs versus no ad-libs at all?
It'll probably be like 80%, 90% no ad libs, and like 10% ad lib. Like I was ad libbing in the beginning when I first started, then I just stopped out the blue.
And what led you to stop? Was it critiques from others? Was it your own critiquing of your music?
I don't know, it just ad lib. Just I was listening to it and it's just like it ain't really my stilo for real.
Now, have people noticed that you don't ad-lib?
People don't know this. Only when people who record me, and when I go record, they be like, "You trying to ad lib?" Like, I don't ad lib or double up. I don't do neither one. So they be like, "You ad lib? You double?" I'm like, "Nah." And they just look at me like, "Dang, I don't do none of that."
So does that make their job easier?
Way easier. I just record and walk out the booth. I'm done. 10, 15 minutes.
Do you get a discount from audio engineers or recording engineers for that?
I wish. I wish I did. That'd be lovely.
Now again, zooming out in regards to your catalog of music. At this point, what is your biggest song so far in it?
Curtis Jackson. That's my biggest song right now. That's like one of the hottest songs right now. Curtis Jackson for real. Like that song right there doing numbers like crazy with little promo. It just like that shit went off for real.
Now, two questions here off of what you just said. What numbers on what platform and why little on the promo or however way you worded that a second ago?
It was like on numbers on the platform. It's on 2 million on YouTube in a couple months. Man on Apple Music streams, almost about to hit 2 million. Almost about to hit 1 million on Spotify. Like about to hit 1 million on SoundCloud. So, and it's only been a couple months for real. And when I say no promo, it's like a lot of these artists be having huge promo on tracks and stuff. This is just something I put out there, and the world just gravitated to it for real. It's just a whole different sound. So.
Now, just to be fair, when it comes to your previous music, have you ever done promo on them, or did you treat this promo for this song just like you have in the past with your other music?
I mean, I did a little promo. Like before, my music just popped off organically for real. So I'm not even gonna lie, like all my hit songs before that song, I just put it out and the world just Florida and then the world just gravitated for real. So I ain't really paid all the promo pages for that.
Now, in regards to this song, are there any unknown facts or stories that's never been publicly mentioned before about it? Could be in regards to creating it, recording it, or releasing it.
When I was recording it, I was halfway through my verse, and my dog who was in the studio with me told me it was trash. I had asked him, "But you like it?" It was something different, you know? He was like, "Man, that's trash." But I got a little thing I do at the studio, like, even if I don't like a song, I try to finish it. So I just finished it for real, but we was both like, it's great, But I left it open on it, though. It was supposed to be OT7 Kwani was supposed to jump on there. That's the first person I sent it to for real. But you know what I'm saying? Skrilla went and jumped on there and turned into a demon, so he really jumped on it. So yeah, the original person supposed to be on there was OT7 Kwani for sure. Yeah.
Now, is there any music between you two at this point since that song, or any that will be happening between you two in the future?
Me and Kwani?
Yes.
Nah, I've been locked in with bruh. We gonna have something coming, but as of right now, nah. But I done locked in, linked with him for real.
Yeah. And can you shed some insight on that song as far as the feature as well? You send it to him, and were you waiting on him, or he says no to it, and then you go to the next person like Skrilla, for example, or you sent it to both people at the same time, or what?
I mean, I was waiting on him, but I can't really wait on no nigga for real. This is my path for real. And so Skrilla heard it. He said he gonna do it, so I sent it to Skrilla. I can't really wait. You know what I'm saying? You know, bro got his own motion, so I gotta get my motion going. So I can't wait on no man. So I sent it to Skrilla, and Skrilla sent it back to me like the next day. And when I heard it, I was like, this the one.
Now, the person that commented that it was trash
Yeah.
through the middle of your verse there,
Uh-huh.
have you two had a discussion about this song since its success?
Oh yeah, he like that's the one. Like when it all came together, he was like, that's the one. Like that's the song that's gonna go for real. Like we knew that song was gonna go. Like as soon as we heard it all together, it was like this song's gonna go for real, for real. Yeah.
Now, do you still take his criticism or constructive criticism or opinions in the future since this song, or have you kept them away from your music since?
I mean, with the studio and stuff like that, now I'm starting to go by myself because I be feeling like some people don't be focused in the studio. He probably wasn't even focused on what I was recording and probably just saying it's trash, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I like going to the studio by myself and just recording for real, so nobody in my ear.
Now, are there any other unknown facts or stories in regards to this song that's never been mentioned before?
Unknown fact, that's it for real. That's it about that song.
And just to cross the T's and dot the I's here, what do you think led this song to its current success? You mentioned that it was organic,
Yeah.
but is there anything looking back you can pinpoint as to why this song has been further in your music catalog than other songs in the past?
Cause how I merged it, ain't nobody from Florida did nothing with Philly. Like the Philly sound was going up, but ain't nobody. I caught it early, so like I got an ear for music, an eye for music. So I seen that's what was next. So I caught it early. So I was the first person from Florida to really go jump in that wave for real. So I really got the best of it because I was the first to do it. You feel me? So and the song hard, and I feel like the video helped the song a lot too, because the video is just a crazy hard video. So when people go see that video, they just hook to it.
And how did the releases come about? Did you release the audio first and then the video after, both at the same time? How did that work?
Both at the same time. Yeah, both at the same time.
Now, this song is titled Curtis Jackson.
For sure.
Is that alluding to 50 Cent, who also goes by that government name?
Yeah. Nigga get on the ground. Nigga get me mad, get on the ground and post a Curtis Jackson as a 50. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get me mad, I go post a 50 on the ground. Nigga get me mad, I go drop 50 in a jewelry store. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a little bar, little Curtis Jackson bar.
Now, do you think the title of that song, using his government name, has anything to do with the song's success by any chance?
Yeah, because that's the bar everybody like. Like, if you go on Twitter and type in "get me mad" and post Curtis Jackson, you're going to see 1,000 people saying it. So, yeah, it's a real quote right now. So, yeah.
And speaking of 50 Cent, has he commented at all in regards to this song yet?
Nah, he ain't comment on it yet. Probably heard it, though, but he ain't comment on it.
Do you want him to?
Yeah, I need him to post it. I need him to share it. I don't care what he say. He can say good, bad, as long as he post it.
And again, just to cross the T's and dot the I's here, were you assigned to a distribution company or record label at the time of the song's release?
Yeah, I was signed to Monarch. I'm still signed to Monarch, though. But yeah, Monarch.
Do you credit them at all for this song's success in particular?
Yeah, because they was helping push it, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They understood the vision, and they got behind me on it, so we got everything right. Like, timing, dropping, all that stuff, so they helped me, you know what I'm saying? And it was somebody at the label who really got me locked in with Skrilla, who featured on the song, so they helped me for it. I just said, like, I want to do a song with him, and she put him on the phone right then and there, and I met, bruh, quick, easy. Yeah.
And just to rewind on a couple things, you mentioned she here. Do you want to put a name to that person?
Kim. Her name Kim. She from Philly. She from out that way, too, so she put that together.
She works at the label?
Yeah.
And YouTube. You mentioned the song's popularity on YouTube for you. On your own personal YouTube channel?
Yeah, 2 million.
For those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time, care to share your channel name on YouTube as well?
Stunna Music. That's my channel on YouTube, Stunna Music. Yeah, I'll go run that up.
And any thoughts on a remix to this song?
Yeah, we trying to get the remix. We we don't know who we want to put on the remix, you feel me? But it's a remix coming for it, though. Gotta have a remix on that. I need somebody. We looking for somebody hard. So we got something in the works right now, though. So it'll probably be out soon.
Anything else you want to mention about this song or a question you weren't asked, people want to know just about that.
About the song?
Yes.
I don't know, just go stream it. Go keep running it up. That's it for real. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all listen to that song. That's my most listened to song every day. So y'all just keep running that up.
And no connection to 50 Cent at this point either. Not biologically related to him, never met him.
Nah, I ain't never met him nothing. I watch Power. He can put me on Power. That's it. If 50 see this, he put me on Power. I can act.
And last question here. As big as this song has been for you, are there any flaws in this song whenever you listen to it again?
No, that song flawless. That song, everything on point on that song. That song flawless right there.
Nothing you look back and wish you could have changed.
That's one song I'm glad I recorded it that day the way I recorded it. Flawless.
Can you explain to the audience everything they need to know about Still Stuntin'?
That's the hardest mixtape out in the world right now. Still Stuntin'. That's just me right there. That's really Stunna for real. That's the hardest mixtape in the world. Got some of the best artists on there, some of the best music, some of the best producers, everything perfect on that album right there.
Now, you use the phrase mixtape here. Why go that route for this project? Because there are some that choose to do albums or maybe something shorter like an EP perhaps.
I mean, you know, it could be called tape or album for real. Like, nowadays, you don't really know, like, they call it whatever, but, yeah, so, it's no really, like, name for it. I just be calling it a tape for real.
And some they have a host for their mixtape and some don't. In this case, you elected to go that route with DJ Drama.
Yeah.
And how did he become a part of this project?
It was an idea we had, and we had presented it to him, and he was rocking with it. And then I appreciate him for doing it, because, you know, that's, like, real history for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we met him in Atlanta, and he did the intro, and we was like, okay, we know it was going to go. He did the intro right in front of us, and he said he going to do the rest of the tape, and then he did, and it's just something like it's not being done no more. I kind of brought it back for real. People ain't doing that no more, so it's just I'm on a different wave, like a whole different lane with this shit, so I appreciate him.
Now, when it comes to hosted mixtapes or DJs talking on songs on mixtapes and things of that nature, some artists elect to do a no DJ version, taking those vocals out, and then, of course, the original version with those vocals in it. So they'll have two versions of said project. Did you go that route for this, or okay?
Nah, straight Drama.
Okay.
Straight me and Drama. Y'all gonna hear that. Y'all gotta hear that. What he's saying, because he bring more to the song. Like, when you hear him talking, you get hyped for the song. You know what I'm saying? He add a little to the song. So, yeah, the people gonna love it anyway. So.
And speaking of his talking, do you write a script for DJ Drama of things to say, or he just does it on his own?
He just go in there. Yeah, he just go in there and he snap. For real. I seen him do it easy. So, yeah. So, he really a GOAT for real. He just go in there and snap. It's worth it.
One take?
Yeah, I'm like 1-2 takes, 1-2 takes. Y'all don't take him much.
And one more question here about the no DJ version that does not exist for this project. Have you been asked for a no DJ version by any chance?
Nah. The thing is, I thought people would, but everybody love it. I thought people would be like, no DJ version. Nah, nobody ever said nothing. I ain't get no comment about it, message about it, nothing.
And it sounds like this was the first time you've gotten a chance to work with DJ Drama?
Yeah, that's the first time, yeah.
And when it comes to this scenario of you and DJ Drama together, it sounds like you put this together. Did the record label that you're a part of have anything to do with setting this up by any chance, or this was just you?
No. They did help. We just seen that he worked with the label too, so we just threw it out there, and then they pitched it to him, so yeah.
And you mentioned it in a previous portion of questions, but just in case for those tuning into just this portion of questions specifically, care to share that name of that label once again?
Monarch D label.
And why DJ Drama for you out of all the DJs you could have chosen to do these vocals or host this project?
Because DJ Drama. And I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne growing up too. So you know he used to host Wayne tapes and stuff. It's just legendary for real. It's just legendary.
And when it comes to DJ Drama, what's he really like?
He cool. He chill. He vibing. He vibing, ready to work. Like he cool, he vibing, but he about his business. Like he ready to work. So you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I seen him come in there. He just went in there. He don't play, but he a cool person. Cool person.
And was that the only interaction you had a chance with him at this point? Was
Nah, I was just with him in Cali at a club with Kodak, Lil Tyler. It was me, Kodak, Lil Tyler, DJ Drama. We were just in the club like 2-3 weeks ago in Cali. I was with him.
so 2 occasions you've been around DJ Drama.
2 occasions, yeah.
Now, in those limited occasions, don't know if you can answer this question, but we'll formally ask you just in case. And if you can't, we'll move forward to other questions here. But what's the best advice you received from him, or most important thing you learned being around him thus far?
I didn't really get no advice from him, but being around him is just like he ready to work. So just be on point. You know what I'm saying? When it's time, when they call your name, be ready. Like when we said we needed him, he came, he did that. No hesitation. You know what I'm saying? He ain't need to, you know what I'm saying, get turned up no type of way, no nothing. He just like, all right, I'm with it. Let's do it. We can do it right now. So just be prepared for real.
Anything else you want to mention about DJ Drama, or a question you weren't asked people want to know just about him?
Nah, I just appreciate him. Thank you, DJ Drama, jumping on the tape. And 10 years from now, we're gonna know the tape gonna be history for real. It's gonna be on both of our platforms. It's gonna be history.
Now, let's dive a little bit deeper with the title of this project.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit further and its meaning?
Still stunned, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't dropped a tape in like 3 years. So, and I keep the Stunna name kind of in my tape. So, I just say still stunned, you know, through it all. You know, me and my people, me and my brother, everybody, we went through a lot to get right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people get a lot of help different ways. But like, we really, like, grind it, like sleepless nights on the road. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would have quit. You know what I'm saying? Going through some of the stuff we went through. People can't even imagine some of the stuff that we went through. We make it look easy so everybody think they can go do it. We make this shit look real easy, but it's not easy. It's really a grind. But it's still stunned no matter what. People who try to doubt us, people who try to put us down, you know what I'm saying? People try to talk down on this. And look, I'm still stunned on y'all. You know what I'm saying? No matter what y'all say, no matter what y'all do, post, I'm still stunned. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what the tape is.
And is this a sequel to another project using the phrase still, or no?
Nah, it's just a name. Still stunned.
Didn't know if there was a project just called Stuntin by itself.
Nah, just a name.
And you use the phrase brother here. Are you talking figuratively or literally your biological brother?
Nah, my brother, my manager, my blood brother.
And care to share his name?
Hollywood.
And just for transparency, he's off camera to the side of you during this interview.
For sure.
And this was a title it sounds like you came up with yourself, or did anyone else coin this for you?
Nah, I knew I wanted to name my tape that's still stunned. I had it in my head for a little minute.
And you've already explained the meaning behind it, but just for some additional insight on the process itself for the creation of that title, you mentioned you've had it for a minute. So was this a title that you had before you started recording the songs and the music for it? Was this something that came to you maybe in the middle of putting these songs together, or after it was completed?
It was just along the way when I'm thinking, like, you know, you want to rap it, you know, you got to get ready to drop your mixtape. So I always had that name Still Stunna for real as a name. Like, I want to name my tape that because it's been so long since I dropped the tape for real. And that's what everybody kept asking me, like, where your tape at? So just tell people, like, we here, we still stunned. You know what I'm saying?
And be that as it may, were there any scrap titles for this project, perhaps?
Nah, still stunned. That's what I had in my head the whole time.
Now, are there any unknown facts or stories in regards to this mixtape that's never been publicly mentioned before? Could be in regards to creating it, recording it, or releasing it.
I mean, some of the songs on there recorded 2022. And it's 2024. What we in? August 2024. I dropped it July 2024. Some of them songs recorded 2 years before. Some of the songs recorded a year last year this time. So probably people, I'm like way ahead of my time with this. Like my music really like can go either which way for real. So that's one thing. Like it was a lot of songs I was supposed to be on the tape though, but you know, like you got beats was already bought and stuff from songs you record, so beats was already bought and stuff like that. But that's really it for real. I recorded all over the place too. Like some of them songs recorded in New York, Cali, Miami, my city. Some of the songs recorded in the house, recorded in the studio in the house. So yeah.
And care to share what your city is?
Fort Myers, Florida, 239.
Now, there are 13 songs that made the final track list. How many songs did you have to choose from?
Too many. Like, it's too many songs. It's like, I wish I could have put 100 songs on the tape. But, you know, you just got to really say, okay, these the ones. But it's over hundreds of songs that could have been on the tape. That's like the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing. On the whole tape, that was the hardest part, is trying to figure out what songs on the tape.
How did you do it? What was that process like for you?
Listening to songs over and over again, be like comparing songs. It was some songs that was on the tape, and we took off because, okay, this song is harder. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's really what it was.
Now, for your hardcore fans out there that are curious to know which songs on this track list were 2022 versus 2023 versus 2024, are you able to give an example of each so one of those fans can go back and listen to and maybe try to hear a difference or try to decipher anything?
I can tell you everywhere I was when I recorded almost all them songs. Intro, I was in my city, Fort Myers. That was a couple months ago I did the intro. Lose Control with Boss Richie, I was in New York. This was last year, December, I was in New York. And then the song that come after that is Take Some Risks. I recorded that right after I recorded Lose Control in New York. Drippin' Rule, that was in my city. And right after I recorded that song, I recorded Blunt. So I recorded like some songs the same days. Draymond Green, I recorded that in Miami 2022. 240, the same studio session I recorded Draymond Green, I recorded 240. So it's kind of weird, like, but yeah, We the Ones with Wiz, I was in Miami. That was last year after we shot Motion Remix. Me and Wiz went to the studio in Miami, recorded We the Ones. And then Freak Me, that's an old song I recorded last year. I added all of them on there just a couple months ago. But that's another old song. So, like, Intro is like the only song that's recorded this year, for real. And Curtis Jackson, I recorded that in my city. No, Curtis Jackson last year too. Intro, the only song that I recorded this year. That's crazy.
Now, are there any unknown facts or stories in regards to this project never mentioned before, other than what you've said thus far?
Nah, that's really most of the facts, for real. That's really that's it.
13 songs.
Yeah.
Which one is your personal favorite?
My personal favorite on the tape, it's hard. I like every song on the tape. But like me, my personal favorite, like my song is like Drippin' Rule. Like I love that song ever since I recorded it.
What's that song about, and why is that your favorite?
It's just the beat, and I was just popping on that song. Like, I was in that mood I was talking crazy on that song, so that's one of my favorite songs. My bars on there, everything was on point on that song, for real. So it's just everything just came together good. I like my songs on that one right there.
And do you recall who produced that beat?
Drippin' Rule, Swish. He from Fort Myers too. Yeah, he from Fort Myers. Swish, he eat gas with the beats. Like he slept on, for real. Swish. Like he recorded something crazy. He recorded Not a Drill for Veeze. He did that with Taz. And then, I had gave that beat to Veeze too. We was in the studio in California, and Swish had sent me that beat. And I was in the studio with Veeze. It was me, Shimmy, Veeze, FCG. He ain't Shimmy, and he was asleep. And Veeze said he needed a beat. I was about to jump on that beat. I already recorded the song in my head. And he said he needed a beat, and I had Not a Drill in my phone. And I gave it to him. And I still got the video on my phone of him recording Not a Drill. Like, it's still in my phone. Like, him rapping freestyle. He did that in like 10, 20 minutes. I was supposed to jump on there too. I had told him, let me jump on there. But I ain't even jump on it. And then, 2-3 months later, then boom, Not a Drill out. So yeah, that's something people don't really know like that. Like, In California, right after Rolling Loud, I performed at Rolling Loud. I was in the studio with Veeze. I gave him the Not a Drill beat.
And why didn't you jump on that song, being that you already had it in your head?
I don't know, like me, I just be chilling for real. So me, I'm a real chill person. At that time, I should have been more like, I'm real chill. I was like, bro, I already jumped on it, so you know, I'm gonna just leave him on that for real. Just let him do what he doing now. Yeah, I regret that, dude. I could have been on that bit.
Does he owe you a feature for you throwing him that beat there?
Yeah, it's gonna happen though. I fuck with V. V's hard. It's gonna happen one day. We done chopped it up about it a whole bunch of times. We done ran into each other. He a real one because he let it be known. You know, some people don't let it be known, and he tell people like, you know what I'm saying. So I rock with V's, and he hard too. So I was already a fan. So I'm sitting here giving him the beat, seeing what it did. So that was a real good moment for me.
There are 8 features on this project. Veeze is not a part of it, but
Yeah.
maybe in the future, as you said. But in regards to these 8 features that are
Mm-hmm.
currently on this project, what's your personal favorite?
My favorite feature on the tape, all of them. Everybody snap. For real. Everybody jumped on my songs and snapped for real. Nobody played with none of my songs. You know how some artists be playing, they be half-assing? They ain't play. Everybody came and snapped for real.
Now, in your past history of music and your catalog of music as well, has there anybody that have half-assed a feature in the past for you?
Nah, ain't nobody played with me. And the thing is, I don't pay nobody for verses. So you know how rappers be like, they get paid. I ain't never paid for no verse from no rapper, ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything you see me do is because they fuck with me. So everybody just fuck with me to the point where they know they got to get on. And I don't play on songs either. So you get on a song with me, you can't half-ass because they going to call you Buddha. You know what I'm saying? They going to call you trash if you try to half-ass with me. So when you get on a song with Stunna, man, you got to snap. And everybody came and snapped for real. Yeah.
And how do you encourage that from happening, the half-ass feature? Is there anything that you're doing or saying to these features before they...
Nah, it's just like when you a snapper and your music good and people really fuck with you for real. Like, a lot of these rappers don't really fuck with a lot of these rappers, but me, everybody fuck with me, so you know they gonna give their 100% for Stunna, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
And how are you getting these features for free? Because there are people that would pay for any of these features that you've had on this project.
They rock with me, like, it's genuine for real. Like I said, they fuck with me, so it's like, they fuck with me personally. It's not a business thing. Like, everybody on the tape, I can call. You know what I'm saying? I done talk to, I done chill with off of music. You feel me? So it's like, it's just real for real. Like, any other song, anybody else you see me do a song with, it's like I fuck with them and they fuck with me for real. It's just more than music for real. I just be chopping it up. Like, real genuine friendships with all these people. I don't know how it happened. I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to pay for no feature, but yeah, that's just how it works.
And is it you reaching out to these artists and establishing these relationships? Is it them reaching out to you and establishing these relationships? How does that work?
It be both. It be both. Like, little follow on the Instagram where, yeah, I'm finna push up on you. Like, how I got my name and how I moved around, like, when somebody follow me on the gram and I see them got something going on, I'm pushing up, you know what I'm saying, just to actually meet them and build a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Some people be fans of my music, they go follow me, they text me like, you hard, like, keep snapping, and I'll be like, you know, we gotta do something one day, and then it just happened, you know what I'm saying? We in the same city at the same time or something, like, that's how it be for real, so it just be like moving around. I was shifting around Florida so much, 2022, 2023, I was running to everybody, so we just end up in the studio at the end of the night.
And are you establishing these relationships with some of these artists before they quote unquote blow up? So, for example, Lil Tyler, are you establishing a relationship before his popularity?
I met Lil Tyler. Thing about Lil Tyler, I knew he was snapping though. When he had like 8K followers, I remember, I still got the messages in my phone to this day. I showed my dog, I'm like, bro, this jet right here is hard. This is like 2022 early. I was like, he gonna go. Cause ain't nobody jet smoking and he snapping. He not talking about killing. He talking about our lifestyle. So Lil Tyler, like, it's not to lock in before I blow type thing. Like, I'm not trying to, you feel me? Like, oh, I know he about to go. Let me, you know, it's genuine. I really rock with your music. Like, everybody you see on my tape, when I'm listening to music, that's who I'm listening to. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 years ago, that's who I was listening to. So it wasn't really like a I'm finna try to get him, bro, before he take off. It's just real genuine love for them people.
And speaking of Instagram, care to share your IG screen name for those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time?
Stunna 2XX on Instagram. Y'all go tap in. Y'all go follow me on the ground.
And is there any meaning behind the 2 or the XX in that screen name?
Cause the only reason I did that, cause Stunna was taken, and then I was like, okay, let me put 2X. 2X was taken, so I said 2XX. So yeah, I made my Instagram like 2018. That was the first time I had an IG. 2018. I was fresh out of high school. I made an Instagram, man. I wasn't even really rapping at that time. I just made that my name on Instagram, and then I just became my rap name for real.
And winding up the questions here about, or winding down, I should say, the questions here about features.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that debate of free features versus paid features?
See, like, if you pay me for a feature, I ain't gonna half-ass you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a snap regardless. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes, like, some people probably, like, they just collecting the money for real. But when you get that free feature, most of the time, it's just, it depends on who it is. Me, you pay me, I'm a snap. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? Even on the free one, I'm a snap. If I fuck with you, I'm a snap. So, it's just, I ain't had to pay for no features for real. But some people got to, you know what I'm saying? That's the grind. Some people pay for a feature and they blew up. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that a lot behind the scenes. Like, they paid that cheese and the song blew up. And they built a relationship with that rapper, too, at the same time, off a paid feature. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I ain't had to do it.
Now, what about you? Are you against paying for features yourself? Like, for example, are you anti-paying for a feature? Are you one of those artists that says, I'm never, ever going to pay for a feature? I'm only accepting organic features? Or are you open to that in the future, perhaps?
It depends. Like, Lil Baby come up to me and say he got 5K for, I'm going to pay it. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't really pay for features like that. Like, I just really do it genuinely. I know it's going to come one day. Every feature you see me have, I manifested it like, I'm going to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I just manifest I'm going to get these verses. So I don't really plan on paying for no features, but certain artists say they got it for 5K, 3K, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna turn nothing like that down. So that's just, you never know what can happen one day. You know what I'm saying?
Now, can you give the audience 5 reasons to listen to this mixtape?
5 reasons. You listen to this mixtape, it's gonna motivate you to go get some money. It's gonna motivate you to get off your ass. It's gonna motivate you to go get the moving. Number 2 is just good music. Like, it's real music, solid music. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, you know what I'm saying? It's the features on their gas, the production on their gas, everything on their gas. And number 4, let me see, number 4 reason is just me as Stunner. Who don't like Stunner? You know what I'm saying? Who don't like stunning? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to stunt. So this just gonna put you in that mood. Number 5 is just the hardest tape in the world right now.
Now, you use the word manifestation here.
Yeah.
Do you follow a religion by any chance?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
And when it comes to Christianity, does it get any more specific for that, like a particular branch or denomination of Christianity?
Like, my family grew up apostolic. So, yeah, that's how my family grew up.
And that's also why you follow that religion?
Yeah.
Based on growing up?
Yeah, that's where I grew up in the church. So, yeah, that's what we grew up in.
And was that mother's side, father's side, or both for you?
Both. I got both my parents in my life.
Still to this very day?
Yeah, both my parents.
And are they married as well?
Yeah.
And how long have they been married for at this point?
I know it's like over 30 years. It's up there.
What do you think their secret is of staying together, married, for that length of time?
I don't even know. God, family, love, so I don't even know. That's a long time, you feel me? But I'm just glad I still got both of them in my life.
And what about this question here, okay? When it comes to these glasses,
For sure.
are these prescription or non-prescription?
These prescribed right here, these cardiac glasses right here, these prescribed. You gotta pay extra $800 to get these prescribed for these lenses. You know what I'm saying? $1,400 for the glasses, $800 for the prescription, $2,200 in total for everything. You feel me?
Now, these are not the only pair of glasses you've been spotted with.
Nah.
If one were to look at your Instagram, for example,
Yeah.
they would see you with sunglasses,
Yeah.
see-through glasses,
Yeah.
but a glasses theme for you in most of your pictures. There's some pictures you're spotted without glasses, but for the most part, you are spotted in some sort of frame.
I'm blind. Like, I can't see without my glasses. Like, I take my glasses off right now, I can't see nothing. Like, I was just in a barbershop. Yesterday. I had put something on my face. I had to take my glasses off. And they were telling me to get the menu, the Chinese menu. It was a menu of the Chinese restaurant. It was right in front of me. I did not see it. They had to come walk and get it to me. It was right in front of me. I couldn't read the letters on there that say Chinese restaurant. So I'm blind. When I was a kid, I was at the YMCA. And the firefighters came and sprayed all the kids. I was the only one not wearing goggles. And they got in my eyes, and I couldn't open my eyes. Like, I couldn't open my eyes for like a week. So I was really like moving around with my eyes closed for a week until I had to get it open. So I was just sitting in the house like eyes shut for a whole week. And then when I opened my eyes again, I was blind. I couldn't see nothing. Yeah.
And do you think that had something to do with your eyesight?
Yeah, of course, because that's right after. I remember when I was a jit, it happened, and I'm just seeing rainbow colors. And then I was in the car with my mom. She had just picked me up. I'm like, Mom, I can't even open my eyes. She like, what you talking about? I'm like, I can't open my eyes, right? I vividly remember my mom had a van. It was a Nissan van. And I was sitting in the passenger seat, and I could not open my eyes. She brought me back to where I said, carrying me. Like, why my son can't open his eyes? Like, I was like, damn, like, I'm done for. I was sitting down listening to SpongeBob. I couldn't watch it.
Now, did you ever get that medically looked at as to why that occurred and things of that nature when it comes to your eyesight?
Nah, I had to get it. They did something to my eyes, opening up. They opened it up, and then they put something on my eyeballs. I remember it like suctioned on my eyeballs. They put some type of liquid on there. And after that, they told me I need to go get glasses.
Now, what are your thoughts on LASIK eye surgery?
I thought about it, but I like my glasses, so that's me. Like, everybody knows Stunna gonna have some glasses on. Like, that's just my look for real. I thought about it, but I ain't with all that. I just rock my glasses. That's why I just rock the glasses, switch out different frames and stuff like that, yeah.
And was it just simply a thought for you, or had you gone further with LASIK as far as maybe a consultation, maybe put a deposit and just didn't go through with it perhaps?
Nah, I knew somebody who did it, and he was telling me about it. He was like, why? Because I was thinking about getting contacts to wear Cartiers, but I didn't know, like, I can go get the Cartiers prescribed. So I was finna try to go get contacts. I tried contacts, dude. Like, I went to the doctor's, but you can't leave the doctor's office if you don't know how to take it out and put it in. And I couldn't do it. I was there for an hour trying to take the contacts out of my eyes. I couldn't do it. So I'm like, this is not for me. Touching my eyes, not for me. So I thought about LASIK, and I was just like, man, I'm just sticking to my glasses. Like, this is my look for real.
Now, zooming out.
Yeah.
When you think about all the rappers that are out there currently, if there was a circle chart of 100%, what percentage would you estimate rappers wearing prescription glasses?
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know who blind. I ain't gonna lie to you unless I'm around them. Probably like half. Some people don't. I know some people that need glasses that don't wear glasses, though. So it could be 50-50 for 50-50.
Just curious there. And when you see rappers like Sexy Red or Von off 1700 with glasses and constantly wearing glasses, what do you think?
That's just them. That's they look, like, for real. Like, they like me. They need glasses. Like, some people just need it. Like, we can't see, and I really can't see. Like, if you put me outside with no glasses, like, I might get hit by a car.